Hello everybody and welcome back to the New York Jets franchise. My name is Football Fan Forever and it is time to start the 2021 season here as the New York Jets get ready to square off against the Arizona Cardinals. We're on the road in week 1 as this new season brings plenty of optimism for both teams. The Jets doubled down in strengthening their front 7 on defense by signing Eric Armstead away from the San Francisco 49ers and selecting TCU's James Delgado with the 6th overall pick in the draft. The Jets also retooled their offensive line and have 3 new starters this season. Meanwhile, the Cardinals selected Lenzel Bowers to replace a retiring Larry Fitzgerald and are led by Kyler Murray and Isaiah Simmons, who both won Rookie of the Year honors last year for this Arizona team. We'll see that Arizona offense first, as Greg Zuerlein is back and ready to send us into the 2021 season. Here we go, week 1, Lenzel Bowers back to return. We see him immediately as he'll take this one across the 20, will be tackled at the 27. That's where Kyler Murray and this Arizona offense will take over. Murray had an excellent rookie campaign. As I said earlier, he won Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFC, as he's established himself as a dangerous dual-threat quarterback. And the acquisition of DeAndre Hopkins before the 2020 season certainly helped with that. Murray starts 5 wide, motioning running back James White out to the right. It's a screen set up for White, who jukes up Lashawn Austin and will have a gain of 6 on the game's first play. The New York Jets have the league's worst defense in 2020. That's one area they're committed to improving on this year, as Murray finds his man for a gain of 11. That's Lenzel Bowers' first career catch. He's the 3rd wide receiver on the roster behind DeAndre Hopkins and Christian Kirk. But he'll see the field a lot today, as Arizona likes to run out of a spread offense. Here's a delayed give going to White, and he will be dragged down at midfield. Quinnen Williams shaken up early in this one. We'll get an update on him shortly, as that's a dangerous playmaker for the New York Jets off the field for 3rd down. Murray again out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's back to pass, looking short. Max Williams and rookie Kel Kohler takes him down shy of the sticks. That's an athletic play by the middle linebacker to force an Arizona punt. Sam Darnold trots onto the field. He had a very difficult season last year, but has more weapons and a retooled offensive line in front of him, so expectations are, I wouldn't say high for him, but he's got to start making the plays. As we immediately get an update on Quinnen Williams, he will return later in this one. A 2 tight end set for Darnold on 1st down. He's under center. Quick drop, and he's sacked immediately. Aldon Smith with the sack. It's a loss of 6, and it looks like right guard Connor Mikovits gave up the sack there. It's 2nd and 16, an all too familiar scene for the Jets as Crowder gets those 6 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 10. Cardinals Hodge, the free agent wide receiver in the slot to the right. Darnold drifting back, looking up the left sideline. It's caught by Jamison Crowder. A big 3rd down conversion and a gain of 21. Jamison Crowder led the Jets in receptions last year. And here's Le'Veon Bell, who only played in 9 games last season, getting the call and the 1st down carry. Good push in the run game there for the Jets. Darnold off play action. He's got time looking left and missing Crowder. There's pressure in his face. This New York Jets offense has 3 new starters on the offensive line. Rookies Freddie Calvin and Leroy Grant trying to improve the pass protection that allowed the most sacks in the league last year. Here it's 2nd and 10. Darnold motioning in a receiver. He floats it for Cardinals Hodge, who breaks a tackle and turns upfield. That's a gain of about 6. Isaiah Simmons on the stop there. He joins an athletic group of playmakers on defense that include Aldon Smith, Chandler Jones, Patrick Peterson, and Budda Baker. This defense will present a difficult test today for the young quarterback Sam Darnold. Avoiding turnovers will be key for the New York Jets offense to keep up their consistency. as it's 3rd and 5. Darnold rolling to his right, and down he goes. There's Chandler Jones making his presence known. It's a New York Jets punt. A false start backs up the Cardinals to their own 4. Here's a bubble screen RPO looking out to the right. Pierre Desir on the stop behind the line of scrimmage. Great play by the veteran quarter in his age 29 season. 2nd and 15. Here's the handoff to Kenyon Drake, and he's met by Mosley at the 3. It's 3rd and 15. And another quick RPO, and Bowers nearly went into the end zone there. Fellow rookie James Delgado with the stop there, and it's a quick 3-and-out forced by this New York Jets defense. Boston Scott back to return. He's retreating to his own 25 and just hauls this one in on the right sideline. Cuts to the left. He's got an edge, trying to get to the other side of the field, spinning his way to the 47-yard line. It's an excellent return and even better field position for Sam Darnold. Darnold under center on 1st down. Handoff will go to Le'Veon Bell, and not a lot of room to run there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Darnold heading back to the air, firing deep for Crowder, who's got a step in the end zone, and incomplete. Looked like there was some contact, but no flag, so 3rd and 9. Cardinals bring 5. Darnold counters up the seam. It's caught by Jamison Crowder at the 30-yard line. Excellent grab, as Darnold is looking Crowder's way very often early in this one. 2 plays later, off play action, Darnold with all day to throw, firing for Griffin, who's got the catch at the 1. Darnold 5 of 7 for 75 yards. It's goal to go Jets from the 1-yard line. They come out in the I formation, RPO, out to Brashad Perryman, who scores a 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets take an early 7-0 lead. A great sequence there by the defense, special teams, and then offense, as this roster might be gelling a little bit. And here's a great run stop. Quinnen Williams back on the field. That's good news for the Jets as he gets into the backfield to break up the run play for a loss. Another 3rd and long here for the Cardinals. They set up the screen to White, who makes a man miss. He's got blockers in front, and that will be a 1st down, gain of 21. Perfect play call there on 3rd and 14, as that's got Arizona near midfield here. 2nd and 7, a short while later. Here's Kenyon Drake with a lane before he's hauled down. Kohler and Delgado on the stop, as it's 1st and 10 Arizona in New York territory. Murray out of the shotgun again. He's back to pass. Fires to the left. There's James White. He spins out Marcus May and picks up 9. Great play there by the running back out of the backfield to turn something out of nothing, as it's 2nd and 1. Murray in the pistol here. He'll hand off to Drake, who runs into Eric Armstead. No room for him there. James Delgado also close. And it's 3rd and 4. Another shotgun set for Murray. They bring 4. He's got time firing underneath. There's White making another move, and he'll have the 1st down to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 3 from Murray. A short while later, blitz won't get through. Murray firing to the right sideline. There's Kirk, and he's out of bounds at the 1. That was a tough spot, but they call him down at the 1, so that will set up Arizona goal to go on the 1-inch line here. Hand off to Drake, trying the left side, and C.J. Mosley denies him. Nate Shepard also there, and it's 2nd and goal from the 2. Mosley already with 4 tackles for a loss in this one. He's in midseason form as Murray goes to the air, and 2nd and goal, he finds DeAndre Hopkins. He's been without a catch so far, but who else do you look for in the red zone as Arizona sends out Trent Kent to tie this one up? Good jump by Mollett, and the kick is blocked. It's recovered by McDougald. And although he's unable to return it, for now it's a 7-6 lead for the New York Jets. Another special teams play for this Jets team. Willie Sparks in the game on 1st down. He'll get the handoff and pick up maybe 1 on his first career carry. He'll get his touches today. He really impressed coaches in the preseason. As here's a 3rd and 8 for Sam Darnold. Cardinals bring 4. Darnold looks up the seam. He's got his man, Jamison Crowder, at midfield. And Crowder able to hang on, but coming up injured. He'll be checked out on the sideline. That's not a good scene if you're a Jets fan. That's Sam Darnold's favorite target. And we already have an update here. Jamison Crowder, it doesn't look to be serious, but he is done for the day. So it's up to Bashad Perryman and Kaderil Hodge to carry the load. Josh Doxson will also get some snaps, as Le'Veon Bell will also be asked to help carry the load for this offense. The running game hasn't really gotten going yet. Here's a 3rd and 4. This manageable 3rd downs as Darnold goes down. There's Isaiah Simmons getting around the edge outside Freddie Calvin. And that's kind of on Darnold not stepping up in the pocket there. It's hard to contain the edge against someone as athletic as Isaiah Simmons. Kyler Murray gets the ball back. He looks to the right side. There's another catch for Lenzel Bowers. Murray yet to have an incomplete pass in this one. As a 2nd and 17. What a hit! C.J. Mosley turning White inside out as neither run game's really gotten going. Here's a 3rd and 16. All day for Murray and firing for Kirk. He's taken down close to the 6 by Austin, and he didn't get there. 4th and 1. So they only got 16, they needed 17, and it's another Arizona punt. This New York defense looking good as Le'Veon Bell gets a lane. There's a gain of about 12 to take us to the 2-minute warning. Actually, one more play before the 2-minute warning here. Darnold looking to the left side. There's Josh Doxson fighting ahead for 1st down yardage. A 2-minute drill for the Jets. They were awful in these last year. Had a lot of turnovers and just didn't move the ball well. But a new season is a clean slate. Here's Darnold going to the air. A short pass for Doxson, weaving his way to the sideline. Great use of space there, and that will stop the clock and get a 1st down. A strong start for Sam Darnold. He's 9 of 11. As it's 2nd and 10, he'll fire to the right side. He's off the mark for Bell, and it's intercepted. Byron Murphy with the interception as the snake-bitten Sam Darnold, who had a league-leading 25 picks last year, throws his 1st on the season. And now it's Arizona with momentum and 3 timeouts as they try and run the 2-minute drill of their own. Murray starts in the shotgun, quick pass over the middle. There's Max Williams falling ahead into New York territory. Arizona goes hurry up here as they get set 5 wide. Rolling to his left, Murray is crushed. He finds his man down the seam. It's caught by James White at the 14-yard line. Still no incompletions for Murray. He's been just lethal through the air. And I think it's credit to this New York defense that Arizona's only got 6 points on the board so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Murray with all day firing to the end zone. It's intercepted! Marcus May with the pick, as that's a big turnover for the Jets. They hold on to the lead as they only had 5 interceptions last year. Marcus May coming up with their 1st of the new campaign. After an incomplete pass, it's 2nd and 10. Darnold off play action looking deep for Perryman, and as a flag flies in, that one's incomplete. Looks like a hold. So with 25 seconds on the clock, the Jets will try and drain that clock to get into halftime. Arizona with 2 timeouts, they're going to get one more shot at the ball here. Le'Veon Bell following Culver, and he'll be met. So one more chance for Kyler Murray and company to try and get into the end zone. This will be a Hail Mary, standing on his own 35-yard line. Just a 3-man rush. Time for Murray. He uncorks the deep ball. This has a chance, and it's intercepted! Arthur Maulet, the diminutive cornerback, with the INT to end the half. As you have to like how the New York Jets are looking here. Usually they weren't even competitive at this point in most games, but they lead going into halftime 7-6. I think the biggest turnaround for the offense is that we're not constantly facing 3rd and longs. That's been a huge improvement, and it speaks to our ability to get some yards on 1st and 2nd down. We still have business to take care of this week, but we're looking ahead to our opponent for next week. The Los Angeles Chargers are destroying the Denver Broncos, who are without middle linebacker Fred Griffin, 20-0. Meanwhile, the New England Patriots are also on the road to open the season, and Cam Newton right now is out-dueling Russell Wilson. Newton putting together a strong start to the new season. He's got 2 first-half touchdown passes. Only 13 points in this one so far, but I'm guessing that will change with the way both offenses have been playing. New York will start with the ball. Sam Darnold under center. He fires to the right side. There's Cardinals sprinting his way to the 46-yard line. Dalton's interception, the only blemish on his record so far. He had a very efficient first half and spread the ball around. Hard count from Darnold on first down here. He'll hand off to Le'Veon Bell, who carries for a gain of about 6. Bell almost to 50 yards on the day. As Darnold heads back to the air on second down, there's Hodge making a man miss, accelerating away from tacklers and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It'll be up to people like Kadero Hodge and Brashad Perryman to step up in Jamison Crowder's absence. Here's play action all day for Darnold, looking deep for Herndon, and the catch is made inside the 10, down at the 8. Great throw, great protection by the offensive line, as Darnold has had time to throw more often than not. Here Darnold is back to pass on first and goal. He finds Doxson, who dives for the pylon and is down at the 1. And it'll be second and goal for the Jets. Hodge and Perryman outside. It's a jump ball for Perryman, who hauls it in over the head of Budda Baker. The second touchdown for the lanky wide receiver on the day, as New York extends their lead to 14-6. Now it's up to this defense to keep making plays against Kyler Murray. Here's a man in motion. It's a fake jet sweep as White bounces off a tackler and picks up about 5. Most of the Cardinals' offense running through Kyler Murray, as here's a real jet sweep. This time is Max Williams racing inside New York territory to the 45. A great 2-play sequence there. You set up the fake and you hit him with the real jet sweep. I don't think the Jets were expecting that. As it's second and 8, Murray with delayed give. Here's White in space. He's dragged down by Kel Kohler at the 30. One of the better runs on the day for James White. Second and 8, a short while later, Murray back to pass. Rolling to his left, firing back to his right. There's White. He's got a blocker. He makes a man miss inside the 15 and is taken down at the 12. Murray to almost 200 yards here, but only 1 touchdown. He's checked it down to White a lot. As the second down handoff will go to White, he's met at the 5. It'll be third and 3. Murray to the air, rolling to his left. He's got time, firing out the back of the end zone as pressure arrived. It's a white flag waved, and out comes the field goal unit. This one up and good, so the New York lead is cut to 5. But their defense again gets a stop in the red zone. Here's a delay give for the Jets, handing off to Sparks. It's a gain of 3. A slow start to his career, but I'm guessing we'll see more of him as the season progresses. Darnold back to pass. He'll find Perryman wide open on the slant route, and he'll fight into Arizona territory. That's a nice play there, as Darnold is keeping up with Kyler Murray in terms of production. First and 10, here's Le'Veon Bell to the left side of Connor McGovern, and there's another carry. Bell's been playing well today. It's second and 3. Play action, pressure incoming, Bell picks it up, Darnold fires downfield, there's Josh Doxson at the 24-yard line. An excellent play, great blitz pickup by Le'Veon Bell, as Josh Doxson has filled in impressively for Jamison Crowder. Darnold not liking what he sees on second down, he audibles out of it and fires underneath. Here's Christopher Herndon, who fights his way ahead to the 14, and they give him the first down. So another first down look here. Darnold under center. He'll hand off to Le'Veon Bell to the left of Mekhi Becton, and that will be a solid gain on first down. Second and 3 coming up. Darnold again under center, same formation. He's back to pass, looking to the end zone. It's caught! Ryan Griffin catches Darnold's 3rd touchdown pass on the day. And it's a 21-9 New York lead as we head to the 4th quarter. Arizona needs to start moving the ball and putting some points on the board against this New York defense. Second and 8 from Murray. Here's a slant route caught by Bowers. He's having an impressive debut as Murray goes over 200 yards on that throw. First and 10 from the 37. A 3-3-5 look from the Jets. All day from Murray. He fires to the right side. It's caught by Bowers. And that will be a great gain for the Cardinals, putting them on the edge of field goal range. 5 catches already for the rookie wide receiver, as Murray's got this offense moving inside New York territory. Time for Murray, and now it runs out. It's James Delgado with his first career sack, planting Murray back at the 42-yard line. He beat the left tackle there, as usually Delgado is coming from the right side of the screen, but this time he beats the left tackle Humphreys with a speed rush. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Cardinals. Murray back to pass, just a 3-man rush. He's got all day and fires downfield. The pass is caught inside the 20. That's Keyshawn Johnson. As Murray showed great patience waiting for that route to open up. He had all day to throw. Here it's 1st and 10, delayed give. Kenyon Drake inside the 10, cutting to the left side, and he will score. Bradley McDougald took a terrible angle, and Arizona right back in this one as they answer the New York touchdown with one of their own. 21-16, as this extra point is good. A 7-play, 74-yard drive, as now the pressure is on for the Jets. They've struggled to get their running game going at points throughout the day, but here's Willie Sparks slipping through a tackle and picking up a big first down, his best carry of his debut. They call Sparks' number again on first down, and Aldon Smith, splitting the double team, makes the great run stop in the backfield. This will force 3rd and 8 as Darnold motions in Doxton. Darnold with time, firing down the middle, and that's well off the mark, looking for Kaderil Hodge. One of the few throws that Darnold has missed, but it's going to be a New York punt. Plenty of time for the Cardinals. They're down by 5, as a 5-man rush won't get there. Looking to the right side, there's Christian Kirk. He's been fairly quiet in this one, but gets the catch against Levi Wallace. It'll be 1st down, Arizona at the 35. On first down, they set up a screen. Down goes McDougald. Drake with blockers out front, and he'll be taken down, an athletic tackle by C.J. Mosley. That could have been bad, as it's still a big first down for the Cardinals. Another blitz is brought. Murray with time, taking a deep shot, and it's caught. DeAndre Hopkins at the 9. McDougald no match for the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL. It's goal to go Arizona from the 9-yard line. Handoff goes to Kenyon Drake. He slips a tackle and gets down to about the 3 as Vince Beagle takes him down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 4 wide, Murray back to pass, rolls to his left, sets his feet, and down he goes. A coverage sack, but Quinnen Williams getting through for his first of the year. It's a huge sack, as a false start on the next play will back Arizona up to the 17. 3rd and goal. Time for Murray. He'll check it down to Kirk, as that won't be enough, as they'll send out the field goal unit again. 21-16, this to make it a 2-point game. And the kick is up and good. So 21-19 with 4 minutes to go. Sam Darnold has had a great game so far. They might need to lean on him if they want to close this one out. In the I formation here on 2nd down, chewing as much clock as they can. Arizona with all 3 of their timeouts. Here's the handoff to Le'Veon Bell. He's got the first down. That's huge, as the clock will continue to run. A lot of I form here for the Jets. Fullback Keelan Culver on the field, as Willie Sparks follows Culver's blocks up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. One more play before the 2-minute warning here, as the Jets are draining the clock as much as they can. As it's a stretch to the left, Sparks gets the edge, and he'll be tackled inbounds to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a 2-point lead for the Jets. They can win with a couple of first downs here, as the Cardinals have just 2 timeouts remaining at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff to Bell, and there's a first down, a big one for the Jets. Arizona calls their 2nd timeout, and now a first down will win it. Here's Le'Veon Bell to the outside, great blocking ahead of him. He'll have 5 yards, and Arizona uses their final timeout with 1:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Willie Sparks back in the game on second down. They'll hand off to him, and he'll be met after a short gain. Clock continuing to run, but now a big third down here. A first down will end it. Sparks getting the call. He follows Culver, and he'll be met. Defensive tackle Corey Peters with a huge run stop. And now the field goal unit out for the Jets. Greg the leg to make this a 5-point game. And with less than 30 seconds to go, his kick is up and good. I think they're going to give Bowers a chance to return this one to drain even more time off the clock. Here's Greg Zuerlein, fresh off kicking a field goal, boots it deep for Bowers, who has it inside his own 5, cutting to the left, bouncing off a tackle, and with 20 seconds to go, it's a return to just the 25-yard line. But Kyler Murray has some work to do if he wants to get them in range for a game-winning Hail Mary. They need a touchdown to win, as it's all day for Murray. Firing deep, I don't think the Jets were ready for the Hail Mary, as it's knocked away. Great play and coverage there, as that was dangerous. This is hardly a Hail Mary range, but they have to try anyway. A 3-man rush, Jets playing off, and down goes Murray! James Delgado seals this one, it's over. His second sack in his NFL debut gives the New York Jets a 24-19 victory. This is a very different New York Jets team from last year, as they upset the Arizona Cardinals on the road and matched their 2020 win total. Kyler Murray had a great day through the air against our pass defense, but threw a pair of interceptions, one in the end zone, that ended up being the difference in this one. Meanwhile, our offensive line had some struggles in the pass game, but more often than not, they were getting Sam Darnold time and opening up holes for our running backs. Even the loss of Jamison Crowder didn't really slow down this offense. Josh Doxson stepped up and made his presence known. Brashad Perryman had a couple of touchdown catches, and Kadarrell Hodge made some really big plays for us through the air. I love what he brings to our offense. I'm still trying to figure out the ideal defensive back rotation, and I'm starting to wonder if we can't upgrade the strong safety position. Bradley McDougald played well for us last year. He was one of our underrated players, but he was out of position and wasn't making the plays he usually makes during today's game. All in all, our cornerbacks didn't end up contesting a whole lot of passes in this one. Arthur Maulet had an interception, Marcus May had a pick, but besides from that, there weren't a whole lot of highlights for this secondary. Some of it had to do with the coverage that we were calling, but Kyler Murray, when he had time to throw, was able to really pick apart our guys in zone coverage. So that's something we're going to have to work on going forward, figuring out who our best cornerbacks are and how we can best employ them on the field. Obviously, today's matchup was made more difficult because you're going up against the likes of DeAndre Hopkins and Christian Kirk, and Lenzel Bowers had a great NFL debut, but the pass defense is something that we're going to have to improve if we want this team to take the next step. I think our special teams also deserves a shout out in this one. They made several key plays. Boston Scott had a big punt return to set us up with good field position on that first touchdown drive. Greg Zuerlein was perfect, and Arthur Maulet blocked an extra point, which meant that we actually led for the entirety of today's game. We were not behind at all, and that's a big change from last year, where even our one win was a come-from-behind victory. It just feels like a night and day difference from last season. I'm still trying to temper my expectations, but today's win honestly surprised me. This was an upset, and I'm really proud of the team for fighting the way that they did. Quinion Williams brushed off an injury to have a huge game against the run especially. He also had a sack. Willie Sparks played well in the touches that he got. And we overcame an injury to Jamison Crowder, who's out for most of the game. He'll be back next week, but it was great to see the team continue to produce and move the ball without him on the field. Our quest for win number 2 on the year will come against the Los Angeles Chargers. They won the Chris Jones sweepstakes that we were in for a little bit, as he joins an already stacked defense that includes Joey Bosa, Derwin James, Casey Hayward, Chris Harris, Desmond King. This will be a true test for our rebuilt offense to see how well we move the ball against the Chargers. Their offense will also present a challenge. Hunter Henry, Melvin Ingram, Justin Herbert, and of course, Keenan Allen make for a very talented group of playmakers on that side of the ball. The Chargers are also 1-0. They destroyed the Denver Broncos 28-7. As Justin Herbert was knocked out early in that one, Tyrod Taylor came in and threw 3 touchdowns. So even without their number 1 quarterback, they're still a very dangerous team. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Week 1 over the Cardinals, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one, everybody.